Yes, people, welcome back to my live stream. Arsenal transfer news daily live. Of course, this is where the January window we go through every single piece of news, every single piece of player linked to Arsenal, which you never end up signing. Of course, we go through all the latest news and rumors around the Arsenal guys every single day. So thanks everyone for tuning in back in as always. If you are new, trying to make sure to smash that button and also subscribe to the channel if you are new on the over 6K subscribers. We'll be diving into the main story today. Arsenal have apparently approached Everton for 16 mil rated Amadou Onana. We're going to dive into other news. We're going to go through Arteta's press conference, of course, because he has done his press conference ahead of Liverpool, the big FA Cup game on Sunday. Kieran Tierney's spoken out as well about his future in terms of coming back to Arsenal. We're going to go through that. A bit of bad news in terms of the Ivan Toney deal, and Dusan Vlahovic deal looks to be off as well. So, yeah, happy New Year, people, yeah? Happy January transfer window where Arsenal probably going to sign about 2 players. But anyway, people, thanks to everyone tuning in as always. And let's get right into the stream today.
Welcome back, guys, to another Arsenal transfer news show.
So Declan Rice has officially signed for Arsenal.
Players in before the start of the season if this deal gets done before the start.
All right, guys. So make sure big everyone in the chat as always. Let me just say big up to some people. We've got Jordan in here, Mrs. Ria, Saliba, London calling, Dalaval. Big up yourself, Dalaval. If you're free tomorrow, I'm doing a Liverpool opposition preview. I'll get a few Liverpool fans on 8 p.m. tomorrow. I'll send you a DM if you're free to come for that, bro. Then obviously let me know. Of course, big up to you. So. I said we're getting the Bruno Onana. The United one's better. Anyway, let's get into it, people. We're going to start with where should we start with? Let's go with Onana. Let's start with the main story. I think so. It's only right we do so, right? So hopefully I'm not lagging. Let's see what's happening here. Right. Let's see if you guys can see the screen. So quite a few sources, reports going out about this. It's all good, guys. You can see the screen. Yes, you guys can. That's good. So quite a few reports going out about Amadou Onana. So Arsenal approached Everton over a January move for Amadou Onana. Toffees demand a huge fee. The fees in the title, people, around 60 million is going to be the fee for which they're demanding. So Team Talk can exclusively reveal that Arsenal made an approach to sign Everton midfielder Amadou Onana in the current transfer window. Onana made a switch from Lille to Goodison Park for 33 million in summer 2022 and has established himself as one of Everton's most important players. That is very true. The Belgian international has made 16 Premier League appearances this season, scoring 1 goal in the process. At the age of 22, Onana expected to improve as he gains experience, and Team Talk understands that Gunners boss Mikel Arteta is a huge admirer of his. The manager is keen to on strengthening his midfield despite splashing out a club record 105 million Declan Rice in the summer. Several players have been linked with Arsenal in recent weeks, including Douglas Luiz. Team Talk can confirm, however, the North Londoners have switched their attention to Onana and could make an offer for him in the near future. So there we go. Everton will demand a huge fee of Onana. I'll ask you guys a question. I know if people put it in the chat already. Is Onana really worth that much? 60 million. He's a good player, people. Don't get it. And of course I'll take him, but 60 million. What is going on with football now? What is going on with these transfer fees now? It's crazy. It's mad how much they're like offering for a certain amount of players. It's mad. Onana's been targeted by several clubs. I was putting in some impressive performances for Everton. Chelsea were heavily linked with the Belgium in the summer, while Manchester United have considered making an offer for him in the past. Arsenal are keen to beat the competition to Onana's signature, and Team Talk sources state that they want to bring him in this month. So not the summer, people. We're looking in January. Onana has previously admitted he's keen to play for a top club, so likely be open to switch. Yeah, I'm sure. Like the whole personal terms is not an issue now. Everyone will do all they can to keep offering. You know, Everton, they shouldn't really be in a relegation battle, but look where they are now. I mean, I know they got, I think 9th, so they're on some good form. I know they lost to Man City the other day, but that's not the point. They're on some good form. Onana's been a big part this season, he's the most important player for them. So of course they're going to do everything in their power to try and offer us and demand massive fee for Onana. So yeah, they certainly won't let their star midfielder live on the cheap. However, Team Talk confirmed the Toffees will demand a huge fee for Onana and extremely reluctant to let him leave mid-season. We understand they seem as one of the most sellable assets in the Premier League. It is unclear at this stage what valuation Everton has set, but previous estimates suggest that they will be looking between 70 and hold on. Why has it gone up then? It's 60 million a minute ago. 70 and 90 million. It's crazy amount of money. I reckon we could if we work. What's happened here? Bro, what is going on? My laptop's having a nightmare. I reckon if we did go in for this guy, we could get it for around 60 mil. With that in mind, it'd be interesting to see if Arsenal put their money where their mouth is and with a concrete offer for the midfielder in the coming days. Look, this player is a baller. Yeah, this guy is a very, very good player, and 100% take this player. It's just like it's just Arsenal, though, isn't it? It's just what the current situation where we're at currently is. We need a midfielder. We know this. We do need a midfielder. 60 million for Onana. Do we see Edu splashing his money? Do we see Edu splashing his money? Because I really hope he does. And honestly, I'll take Onana. I think Onana's a quality player, people. And this Onana bossed us. Yeah, he bossed our midfield last season when we played him at Goodison Park. And that's when I really noticed. And this is when I started to focus a lot on this guy. Is when they played against Arsenal. And obviously they beat us 1-0 last season. And Onana absolutely bossed us. Yeah, he bossed that midfield against us. I was like, yeah, this guy's a good player. Yeah, he's been a key. I think Everton fans can agree. He's got to be by far their most important player, probably their best player in their team. It was a good signing as well. 33 million from Lille. And, you know, if they do manage to try and get around 50, 60 million, it's a great bit of business in terms of Everton's point of view. I think this guy would come in straight away to Arsenal and slot in nicely there. I really do. Put him next to Rice, Onana, Rice, Odegaard as the three in the midfield. Yeah, what I love about this guy so much is, yeah, he's got that, you know, he's got that leadership. He's very physical as well. Like this guy doesn't get bullied off the ball. This guy does not get bullied off the ball. This guy, if anything, bullies other people. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, he's that type of player who is very physical in the midfield. And I feel like we could definitely do someone. I mean, having two midfielders in there behind Odegaard. Behind Odegaard, right? Odegaard in front of them. You have Onana, Declan Rice. Honestly, I think that'd be perfect. And plus, you got to look at it as well. He's literally Prem proven. He's already done it in the Prem. So, you know, so it's not like we're going abroad and signing a player from abroad because for example, like Martin Zubimendi, right? A player I actually really like and I want Arsenal to go and sign, yeah, if we can, as an alternative. But you got to look at it like the guy's never played in Premier League, has he? The guy's not that Prem proven. Yeah, he's looking fantastic in that's La Liga. Obviously Premier League is a different Premier League is different gravy. You know what we're talking about? Premier League is a different league. It's you know, astronomically different to a league like La Liga. That's no disrespect to La Liga because La Liga is actually a good league. I actually enjoy watching La Liga. You know, you got what they're called, Girona, right? Ripping it apart at the moment. You know, top of the league, but it's just like people understand when you come to the Premier League, it's a different ball game. It's a whole different level, and yeah, Amadou Onana has definitely proven himself in the Premier League, but he's not worth 60 million. He's not worth 60 million, but this is where we're at now in football, man. Like Brentford want 100 million for Ivan Toney now. It's like you're not worth that much, Ivan Toney. Imagine if Onana was English. Could you imagine if this guy was English? What would he be like? 80, 90 million worth? It's mad, isn't it? Like these players, like and the whole football now it's crazy. It's actually crazy how much they offer. Like I understand Everton, yeah, I get it that he's your most important player. I get it, he's one of your best players. I get he's a good player. Yeah, he's a quality player. Bring him to Arsenal, please. But 60 million, come on, people. Like in January, it looks so unlikely because we all know the whole narrative. This is the whole narrative going around right now. Arsenal, if we want to sign anyone, I'm pretty sure, and someone said to me it was a law as well that we actually have to sell players before we buy players now. That is non-negotiable. We have to do that because apparently it's like this law or something in the Premier League or something, right? And the whole FFP, we all know about that as well. So, I mean, we're talking about in January. We are looking. Yeah, guys, I will drop the link in a minute, people. Don't you run around. Yeah. I need to just get my things on my chest. I'll get through the news. I'll drop the link. Everyone can come on and have their say right towards the end. But as I was saying, right, I completely forgot what I was saying now. Mate, what was I saying? Onana, right? Yeah. Sell before we buy. That's what I'm saying. There we go. I found myself. Sell before we buy. That is what we've got to do. And so someone said in my chat, where are we actually going to get 60 mil from? Unless we've been, I mean, that's what we've got to do. We've got to bin about 4 or 5 players. The likes of Eddie and Nketiah has got to go. But this is what we're saying, people. We are not going to sign a midfielder and a striker in the January window. Like, I'm talking about top quality. Maybe like a loan deal from some club to get midfielder. But we're talking about quality here. We're talking about midfielders and a striker who can elevate our team to the next level, who can elevate us to win this league title, to go all the way to progress far in the Champions League, etc. We're talking about players who elevate us, and we're not going to do that. And we're not going to get players in the likes of Onana and Tony, or however you want to, Oshman. We're not going to do that in January transfer window. In the summer, maybe it's a different story. But in the January window, we're not going to do that. What I will say, Onana comes into Arsenal, elevates our squad. Yeah, this guy does elevate our squad. He elevates us, and this guy will be the perfect Partey replacement in there. Because look, Onana is already Prem proven, so we don't really have to worry about that. This guy definitely, and with all due respect to any Everton fans watching, this guy needs a better club. He needs a much bigger club. With all due respect to you lot, because fair play to Everton, you guys having a decent season if you didn't get 10 points deducted, but Sean Dyche is still doing the job for you lot, right? But he deserves at least like a big 6 club now, doesn't he? He's too good for Everton, in my opinion, which is why I think it'll be a fantastic signing for Arsenal to sign this player. I really do. And 60 million though, I don't see it happening until we sell Eddie and Nketiah for 40 million. Hopefully, until we bin players and we try and get as much money as for players like Cedric, El Neni, Smith Rowe may have to be added to that list. Ramsdale, if the club comes to him, if the club like Newcastle needs a goalkeeper, comes in for him. If we sell players that we need to sell, then we can talk about signing Onana. But for now, when we're 5 days in the January window, and I'm looking at it right now, I'm not confident that we will sign him. Yeah, it'll be a great signing. It will elevate us to that next level. But let's be honest, people. I don't see it happening just yet. It could. Hopefully, this club proves me wrong. But 60 million, yeah, it's going to be very hard to get a deal like this done, especially in January. Anyway, guys, let me just say big up everyone in the chat quickly. We've got 16 viewers inside. Make sure you guys hit like buttons up. Let me know your thoughts about Onana down below. We'll check him out in a minute in FootMob to see how he's doing. But as we always do. But yes, let's see what everyone's saying. Big up to you, Jordan. Hope you're doing well. Big up to Ria. Saliba says, yes, please. Exactly what I'm thinking, bro. Question is where we'll get the 60 mil from exactly. But the thing is, we have money. It's just like because the whole rules and regulations of like FF, financial fair play, and you got to sell before you buy and all that stuff, all that waffle now has been implicated in this January window. Which, am I lagging, by the way? My screen, it feels like my green screen keeps going in and out, shake it all about. Like I don't know what's going on. But yeah, that is what I'm saying as well. Like where are we actually gonna get this 60 mil from? I just don't. I don't see it. Yo, big up to you on the call in, bro. Thanks for tuning in. Big up to you. Is it laggy? Is it? Can you guys still hear the audio? Let me know if you guys. Let me, I'll tell you what. I'll check myself. Why not? Let's have a look. No. You guys can still hear me though, but perfectly, so that's all right. As long as you guys can hear what I'm saying, then it's all good. Big up to you, Dan. I hope you're doing well, bro. You're getting the Onana United one's better. You joker, bro. He's free. That's good, man. So I'll see you tomorrow, bro. I'll see you tomorrow. Jordan says, "Don't get Dalival." Oh, there we go, Dalival. 60 mil. Yeah, it is, bro. It is. It's too much. Canberra, big up yourself, man. Why is all these players so expensive and most won't even be world class? I agree, lad. As much as I rate Onana, he's not worth 60 million. No, I'm sorry, he's not worth 60 million. I get Everton will do everything in their power. I get they don't want to let him go mid-season because of the position they're in. He's the most important player or whatever, but he's not worth 60 million. No chance. Yeah, I'm good, Luca, mate. Great stream you did early on today. Go and check out, people. Onana's worth, yeah, that's fair. Yeah, 40, 45 mil. I think that's fair. If Arsenal can get serious and sell players that have given them new contracts and they won't have a problem buying players, that's facts, bro. That's facts. Like Eddie Nketiah, for example, who decided to give the number 14 shirt and decided to give him the number 14 shirt and give him 100 bags a week. And it looks like we're going to keep him this January as well, bro. So, yeah. Static, big up yourself, bro. Hope you're doing well. Come on, guys. Let's get how many likes from? 14. Hit the like buttons up, people. Let's smash 20. Let's smash 20 likes. We can do it. Big up everyone. Oh, mate, we're already on 20 likes. You lot are legends, bro. You lot are actual legends. Big up everyone, man. Absolute legends. Every single one of you are legends. Thank you very much. Alf, big up to you, Alf Legend. He says, Onana is worth that much. I think he's a very good player, Alf, and I'd love him at Arsenal. I think he will elevate us and elevate our team. I think it'd be perfect alongside Declan Rice. This guy bullied us literally last season at Goodison Park. This guy is a very, very good player. He's very physical in the midfield. He's already proven. Yeah, he don't mess about. Yeah, this player is a fantastic player, but for me, I don't think he's worth that much, and I don't see Arsenal paying it that much just yet. They could prove me wrong, hopefully, but I'm not confident. I'm not confident. Yeah, man, I'll drop the link as soon as I get through all this, man. No worries at all. Static, big up yourself. Josh Onana. Yes, I approve. I agree as well. Now go and sign him. Now Arsenal. Come on, facts. Exactly. Get this player in. Get this player in. I'm a big fan of this player, man. Canberra says this generation of football is ridiculous. That these players that ain't even near as good as worth so much money. And there's only clubs buying them in Premier League. Most clubs outside don't even look at them. I hear that as well. But no, I agree. This whole transfer windows now, and especially in the Premier League with Premier League clubs, is crazy how much money players are worth now. How much we value players. It's like it's changed drastically, hasn't it? From years before. Like it's just this is just the new generation, as you said. Says Josh, facts, respect, man, appreciate it. Obviously, he's not worth 60 million, but if Arsenal want the player, pay the money and get him. Agreed, bro. But Static, are you confident that we're gonna do that? Because I certainly ain't. I would take him at Liverpool as a DM in the summer, but everyone would never sell to Liverpool. Of course they won't, man. That's like Arsenal selling to Tottenham, innit? Even though Sol Campbell and that, come on. I don't know whether I'll be able to do transfers daily today due to the builders. Oh, mate, that's painful. Do it in your mum's car or something, mate. That's what I used to do. Like when I first started YouTube, I used to film videos in my mum's car, bro. It's because it's very peaceful. I don't know why. It was just like it was good vibes, you know. Wolves have a little intention of letting Pedro Neto join Arsenal this month by the Mirror Football. There we go. Yeah, that one's died down. The issue with Pedro Neto is he's so injury prone. I think he's injured. Is he injured again? This player, he's so injury prone, man. That's the issue with Pedro Neto. I'll definitely say Onana. Of course, not the Man United one. Before you ask, of course. Onana, what's my name? You guys, you know that song? Onana. No, I'm not going to sing it. My opinion is that these coaches need to stop spending so much on the player that will make your team better. I'm tired of Arsenal. Don't get it all the time. Onana ain't bad. I feel like I can get better. Of course, yeah, of course. Oh, wait, how old is he, by the way? How old is Onana? I'll tell you what, let's have a look. I'm going to quickly share this, guys. Keep leaving your comments down below. Keep leaving your likes down below. My green screen is lagging everywhere. Let's check him out on FotMob very quickly. So, yeah, let's see how old he is now. Because, bro's still 22 years old, man. This guy is still 22 years old. And he can play, look, he can play as a DM. He can play as a centre mid and a cam as well. He can play everywhere in the midfield pretty much. So he's literally 22 years old. Yeah, you see his value is like 60 million. Currently, he's played pretty much all their matches so far. And he scored a goal. I mean, he's only missed a few. Yeah, you see his traits are on the side there. Look at him, like the aerial duels, yeah. Okay, fair enough. He's 119. I don't know how much. I don't know what foot that is in height, but he's so physical in the midfield, man. So physical in the midfield. Bayern has reached a verbal agreement in principle about to sign Eric Dyer. Bayern signing Eric Dyer. There we go. Transfer news is mad. Onana will get into the Barca midfield. Oh, of course he would. Hold on a minute. Aren't you guys playing Romero there? You know, the ex-Southampton player. I swear you play that Romero guy there. Josh Onana is also learning and studying from Decore as well in training. Studying from Decore as well in training. That is true, mate. Decore is a good player as well. Another player I wanted when he was at Watford. Onana is definitely very similar to him, but obviously younger. That is very true. Liverpool ready to offer. Oh, there we go. Then the whole Curtis Jones news to Arsenal was waffle, wasn't it? Yes, man. You can come on at 3:30, Luca, when I get through all this. All these players at 80 or 100 million, only Premier League players will buy these types of deals. Yeah, that's fine, bro. Liverpool are a team that Kylian Mbappe really likes. He's probably saying at PSG or he's going Real Madrid. I always picture Mbappe to Real Madrid. Big up to you, Ricky. Hope you're doing well, bro. I might be today. Yeah. I'm free today, bro. Seems like both our clubs not going to spend January. Looks like Man City win the league again. I mean, that's the whole perspective I look at it as. Yeah, it's like whoever has the best. Whoever does the business required in January is going to go and win the league. And yeah, as you said, looks like Man City will go and do it again. Aldo Banners, my man, what are you saying, bro? Yo, bro, how are you? I got to go back to college on Monday. I have a maths exam in the morning. Oh, mate, good luck, bro. All the best. Yeah, I'm back on Monday as well, yeah? Sorry about the noise in the background, people. I don't know what's going on. Literally, every single time, my brother and sister fight every single time. It's so annoying. But yeah, all the best, man. Is it your, like, reset? Because I didn't mind... When I do mine, I did mine in November. And I think I'm getting my results in January. So, there we go. Guys, give me one... apologies, people. We're back. We're back. Big up, man. Hope you're doing well, bro. Absolute legend. Good to see you, bro. I'm live 4 o'clock. Appreciate the support, Luca. Arteta said there was, yeah, I'm gonna go through his press conference. Wait, he said, what did he say? He said, we do no business whatsoever. Oh my god, that would be embarrassing. Sorry, people. It's a joke, mate. Hi, I just came back from school. Big up to you, Poddy. Hope you're doing well. Audio is fine. Just the webcam problems. Rory says I wouldn't use a green screen background if I was you. Most of the times you ain't visible. It's kind of spooky. Nah, I should actually buy maybe a proper green screen. Hopefully we'll fix the issue. I don't know. I'm a Barca fan, not a Madrid fan, but I do admire how those teams, how these two teams do buy players and make their team look better. That makes a difference. You're a Barca fan, yeah. So you guys, Onana will walk into your midfield because you guys play that Southampton player there, don't you? Romero, remember him? Fran, big up yourself, guys. Please go and give a sub to Fran. She's absolutely amazing. Yeah, she's been uploading consistently as well recently. I was watching your live yesterday. Really enjoyed it, guys. Please check her out as well. Check out her amazing merch. Yeah, some of the art she does is superb as well. So please go and check her out. Sorry, guys, about the background noise. I can't do anything about it. It's a joke. But yeah, Fran, appreciate you tuning in. Really appreciate it. Thank you very much. If Balogun, who didn't play even a single minute, went for exactly, bro. Like, no, but this is what we're talking about. Like football, like, and how people value players is insane. It's crazy. It's crazy. Bayern gonna have the Spurs curse first. Mate, they are. And if Leverkusen win the league as well, imagine if Bayern win nothing, because I think they're out the German Cup and everything. It honestly be the Harry Kane curse and all that. Oh, sorry, I completely missed your comment. I'm not interested in darts, but did you watch the final? I did. That 16-year-old, isn't he? It's crazy. Big up to him, man. Fair play. Again, I don't I don't even understand darts, but I still watch it because that 16-year-old. I was interested to see the 16-year-old do it. Sorry, guys. Give me one. Sorry, guys. We're back. We're back again, people. They didn't put me in GCSE. They put me in level 1. So after I passed, I can still sit GCSEs, I think. All right. Well, all the best, man. All the best to you, all the banners, bro. Good luck. I'm sure you'll smash it, bro. I personally think we should get Hato, the Turkish left back, and the striker. In the midfield, I believe we are good with Zini, Partey, and Rice if we can't get Onana. Yeah, but the issue is, Alf, is Partey's going to be out for a while, isn't he, now as well? Because he didn't go AFCON, and you got Chris shooting saying it's the biggest injury he's seen or something, or his biggest injury that Partey's ever had. So, and do you really see Arteta playing? I mean, okay, if we get the Turkish left back in, then maybe he'll play Zini midfield, hopefully. But I know he always inverts, but he's not. Zinchenko's never started the game in midfield for us, has he? But yeah, I want Hatter as well. The 17-year-old from Ajax. If I was one of the better director up top, we would have got Onana since the last January transfer window. The summer, you mean? Our scout is not good at all. We miss a lot of players. Very, very true. If we had someone like Mark Overmars, or Mark Overmars, I thought did an excellent job at Ajax. Yeah, if we have someone like him, who knows Arsenal inside out, then yeah, who knows what would happen. Arsenal needs 2 midfielders, defender and a striker. Midfielder also makes 100% makes a difference. Yeah, 100% makes a difference. But I just don't see us signing them more in January. It's sad that he didn't win, but very impressive. But yeah, that's the thing though. He looks about 30, don't he? I'm looking at him like, how's my bro 16? What? By the way, Klopp said in his press conference that he will rotate, so expect a strong lineup. Oh, sorry, he will not rotate. Oh, there we go then. I don't think Arsenal will either though, because we ain't got a game for like 2 weeks. Yeah, I'll see you at 3 p.m. man. No worries at all. I saw something about us getting the Real Madrid scout. Yeah, I don't know what's happened to that though. I don't know what's happened to that. But yeah, guys, Onana people, I'll take 100%. Let's move on because I need to move on. I need to talk about some other news because we're half an hour in and we need to got quite a few things to go through. So if you're still here, keep being like buttons. I appreciate everyone still watching. Yeah, if you're on the channel, make sure you subscribe. So let's get into the next piece of news. We're going to talk about Kieran Tierney, my left back, is staying at Sociedad. He's staying at Sociedad. Look at this. So he's actually came out and said this as well, apparently. So Kieran Tierney has confirmed that there's no plan for him to return to Arsenal from his loan in January, despite his parent club being light at the back. So this is what he said. Several people have already asked me if I was going to return to Arsenal. Now the answer is no. I'm going to stay here for sure. As for staying here longer, that the decision is not mine. So there we go. Kieran Tierney, guys, is staying at Arsenal. Guys, again, give me 1 second. Give me 1 second. Oh, people, we're back. Sorry about that. We got everyone still inside. I'm surprised people are still waiting. Oh, yeah, whoever waited for me, you lot are legends, bro. Thank you guys so much. Appreciate that. Let's continue, people. Sorry, we're back. We're back. It's all good. Everything's sorted out now. It's just things, you know. Anyway, where were we? We've done Onana, people. We're gonna move on to Kieran Tierney. Where is he? My left back, Kieran Tierney. Yes. So he's confirmed there's no plan for him to return to Arsenal from his loan this January, despite his parent club being light at the back. So this is what he's said, guys. He said several people have already asked me if I'm going to return to Arsenal. Now the answer is no. I'm going to say here for sure. As for saying here longer, that the decision is not mine. So it's not his decision. It's apparently the club's Arsenal's decision. Is this what he's saying? He's saying he's not, because he's saying here longer. It's not his decision. Like maybe he wanted to come back, but Arsenal don't want him back. I don't know. Which also means we're the FBI, and it could mean that we're going to sign a Turkish left back or a new left back or something. Because that's what came out yesterday. People, apparently our main priority this January is to sign a defender, left back, whoever it's going to be. Because apparently we need another left back, which I agree. I think we do. But the easy option would just to be recall Kieran Tierney back. It's simple as that. But it looks like that's not going to be happening. Kieran Tierney staying at Real Sociedad. And it's a shame, man. It's a shame. And we'll have to wait and see what actually happens. We'll have to wait and see what actually happens in the summer I'm talking about. If he's actually going to end up moving on permanently. Because I love this guy. I think this guy's quality. I think Kieran Tierney is actually absolutely quality. I said it multiple times. Yeah, this guy has everything a left back needs to have. Is a leader, captain material, and has a winning mentality. And he's won trophies at Celtic already. Right? Not just that. He can actually defend. He can cross a football. He can overlap. He can attack. All that stuff. But we don't want him because he can't invert. We don't want him because he don't fit onto a system. And for me, it's such a shame because this guy is superb. This guy's quality, and he's by far, when fit as well, one of our best defenders in the team. 100%. I stand by that 100%. I think that this guy is quality, but it's not. I think this is the end of the road, guys. I really think this is the end of the road for someone like Kieran Tierney at Arsenal, and it's such a shame. It's such a shame because people seem to have bipolar. This guy was one of our best players in that lockdown season. You know, remember the goal against West Brom that he scored? Remember against Benfica in the Europa League? Like, Kieran Tierney was one of our best players in that lockdown season. He was absolutely superb, and people seem to just forget that because it's all about inverted now. You know, Zinchenko loves to invert, all that stuff now. It's all about Arteta playing inverted fullbacks. When we need an actual natural left back who can actually defends. You know, and Tierney can actually defend. So it's such a shame, man. And look, I wish him all the best. This guy was an absolute superb player, and he's I wish him all the best over there in La Liga in Spain. You know, some great weather for him in Spain in it as well. And he's playing for a decent team as well, who are still in Champions League as well, guys. He's still playing Champions League football. You know, I think they've got PSG next round. So we wish him all the best, people. I genuinely think this is now the end of the road for someone like Kieran Tierney. Genuinely think this is the end of the road now for him. And I hate to say it because this guy was one of my favorite players. This guy is a quality player. It's the end of the road. It really is. Arteta clearly just doesn't rate him anymore. Because he was actually playing Tierney week in, week out at one stage. I mean, in a lockdown season. And even when Tierney was back, fully fit, he started Tavares. Do you guys remember he started Tavares over him? Like that when we finished 5th, he started Nuno Tavares over Kieran Tierney. And I'm pretty sure Tierney was fit. If my memory serves correct, Tierney was fit. And he started Nuno Tavares over him. I just told you all you need to know, really. You know, and obviously Zinchenko's came in. Yeah. Tierney had no chance. Tierney was even doing it. He's actually, even when he got a chance in Europa League, he scored a banner against Zurich and never got a chance since. If we had Tierney, like, you know, in these types of games against Salah and against against when we went to Anfield, we would have been sorted. We honestly would have been sorted, people. But yeah, it is what it is, man. It is what it is. Like this player was so good. This guy's a leader as well. He had that leadership in him. He had that captain material. I always said this guy. I always pictured him in my mind when he first signed for Arsenal as our next captain. Team needs to be future captain of Arsenal because I think he's captain at Celtic, right? And he won so obviously he won everything there is apart from the Champions League to win at Celtic, right? And you just see it in him. He's a leader. He's got that leadership. He's the type of player that grab a game by the scruff of the neck. He's that type of player, man. And you know, it looks like it's over, and it's such a shame, man. So Tierney, wish you all the best, bro. And he's gonna go and smash it as always. But let's see what you guys are saying in the chat. I apologize that I had to go for about 10 minutes. But everyone's still in here inside. Really do appreciate it. We'll be live at 6 p.m. today. Got to do my own preview. Arsenal Liverpool FA Cup preview coming 6 p.m. today, of course. And then I'll be live tomorrow. Opposition preview, transfer news as always. Right, where were we before? Right, where was I before? Arteta is so dumb. He shouldn't have never loaned out Tierney. Agreed. I agree. If I was Tierney, I would not return the way Arteta treated him. That is very true as well. I'm going to have to go in about 10 minutes, bro. So probably not. 2023 likes, like and subscribe. Thanks, Tag, bro. Appreciate the support as always, man. Absolute real one. Arsenal should have never got rid of Tierney, but I believe Arteta has an issue with players. That is a fair point as well, and I do agree. It's just like these other players. I mean, I think Arteta, you know, he clearly has his favourites. Arteta clearly has his favourites. Like Eddie Nketiah still here. He clearly has his favourites. You know, Zinchenko still playing left back. He does have his favourites, and I agree. I think there is sometimes issues with, because we've seen it in the past with Arteta and certain types of players like Aubameyang, Guendouzi, Ozil, Balogun. You know, these types of players like we've had issues with, and Arteta, this could be another one on the list as well. As a player, I wouldn't blame Kieran Tierney for not wanting to come back to Arsenal. As a player, your biggest want is game time, and he's getting over there. Why would he come back to be on Arsenal on the bench? Yeah, look, I hear that as well. But then we can argue he shouldn't be on the bench. As fans, this guy should be our starting left back. In my opinion, this guy should be our starting left back. But at the same time, we got to look at it realistically. Yeah, he's not going to be starting. Arteta just doesn't rate this guy anymore. So that is very true as well. You're live at 4 o'clock. Arteta says with this inverted stuff, only Liverpool and City can do it. You have Zinchenko who can't defend. Facts. Facts, bro. I'm back now. So sorry, guys, I'm back. Yeah, I'll take Onana as well, man. He's a baller. Big up London calling, bro. We won't get Onana. I don't think so in January. I love how he plays Tierney, but Arteta don't give him time to how he can send him out on loan and Eddie out there playing crap. Exactly. Big up to you, Static, bro. Appreciate that. Thank you. Josh Tierney's a good man. He got to put himself first to play every week for the Euros. That's very true as well. He needs a game time to play for Scotland in the Euros. And Arteta's they're going to play, and it is what it is, man. It is what it is. I disagree with it, but it is what it is. I disagree with Arteta not playing him, but it is what it is. Every player wants a manager who believes in them. KT's situation was disgraceful. This guy was like a vice captain job just like that. Facts. Alf, I couldn't agree more, bro. Absolute facts. Cedric Vieira, Eddie Smith Rowe, El Neni should be up for sale, while Kiwior should be on loan. Yeah, we have a lot of people we need to sell. I agree. Jorginho, Partey, Nelson should be on sale. I mean, Nelson, Jorginho can talk to clubs for 6 months. I'll keep Partey, of course. I wouldn't sell Partey, but I agree with Jorginho, Nelson. Yeah, Cedric, Vieira, Smith Rowe is a tough one, but Nketiah definitely. Just got to bounce. Big up to you, Saturday, man. Thank you for tuning in as always. Appreciate that, man. Right, guys. Let's move on. We're going to talk about 2 more stories, and then I will get into the press conference as well. Arteta did do his press conference today. 2 more quick stories, guys. We'll start with Dusan Ivanovic, because that deal looks off now. So Fabrizio came out and said this yesterday. He said Juventus director said bid from Arsenal for Dusan Ivanovic. We don't know anything about that story. There's nothing. Vlahovic is not for sale. That is what the Juventus director came out and said. They've had nothing from Arsenal. Apparently, it's all bull crap, pretty much. This whole rumours about him coming to Arsenal. And as I said before, I wouldn't take him. I would not take Dusan Vlahovic. Juventus won, I think, 50, 60 million. And they're talking about a swap deal anyway. But again, yeah, personally, I said it before. I think this guy's overhyped. I think he's overrated. I really do. So, we can move on and look for another striker, hopefully. Look for another striker because we ain't getting Tony. We ain't getting Vlahovic. We're not getting Osherman. we're going to settle Dominic Solanke, people. There's strikers. There's other strikers out there, man, on the cheap, like Victor Boniface from Leverkusen. You got the likes of Sesko. You got the likes of Golussi from Stuttgart, who's bagging goals for fun in Bundesliga. There's plenty of strikers out there, people, who we can go and look at. But Vlahovic is not going to be one of them. So there we go. And plus, I'm sort of glad because this brother rejected us before. So good Vlahovic. You could say where you are, mate. Scoring only 6 goals this season for Juventus. That's fine by me. All right. Then obviously, Fabrizio also came out and said about Ivan Toney, guys. It gets worse and worse, by the way. Like, just no good news, man. No good news today, people. Apart from Onana, which we're looking at. That is it today. They are Tini saying that Sociedad, and now Toney as well. Thomas Frank now said Brentford have no plans to have him Toney in January. Yes, he's staying. He's a Brentford player. I can't see why we would sell him. I would love to have him for a longer time. It needs to be an unbelievable price. So we say it. Yeah, they're talking unbelievable price. They're talking about 100 million. They're talking about 100 million. Arteta needs to leave Arsenal this season. Yeah, if he wins nothing, exactly. If he wins nothing, yes. Big up to you, James, bro. We want Dushan. I think you mean Vlahovic. We ain't getting him, bro. Big up to you, bro. I like Arteta, but some of these decisions are crazy. Agreed, bro. Agreed. What about Benjamin? You mean Benjamin White? Ben White? There's not that much news about Ben White. There's not that much news about Ben White, unfortunately. So, unless you mean Benjamin Sesko, let me know what Benjamin you mean, bro, and I'll explain to you. But yeah, it looks like Toney deals off unless Arsenal go in January and we splash 100 million, which we are not doing that. I want us to do that because Ivan Toney would be perfect, but no, we're not doing that, guys. The whole Toney dream is off until the summer. And until the summer, then we could talk about it. But would it surprise you guys if Chelsea Football Club, right, went in and splashed 100 mil on Toney? Could you imagine? It'd be typical Chelsea. I'm gutted though. I'm gutted we couldn't get this guy in January, bro. I'm actually gutted. I'm actually gutted because this guy will elevate us. This guy will be a big part why we would win the league title and go find the Champions League. This guy will be perfect for us. But same with Osherman as well. But like, it's not going to happen in January. We've got to wait till the summer now. But we need we need a striker. We do need a striker. We all know this. I'm looking at this window, and I know we're only 5 days in, people, right? But the stories, I was confident. I was sitting there with my chest out saying, oh yeah, we're going to get Toney. Toney's going to come in January to Arsenal. Yeah, we're going to get him. I was so confident about that, man. I was really excited. I'll say big excited. I was looking forward to us actually getting Toney in January, and it's over. I mean, unless we pay 100 mil, which is not going to happen, is it? Let's be honest. He ain't coming to us in January. It's going to have to be the summer. So I know it's 5 days in, but it's not looking good, people. It's not looking good for this window so far, is it? That's all the news today, people. We're going to quickly dive through, and I'm live again 6 p.m. today, people, for my own Arsenal-Liverpool preview. We're going to dive into Arteta's press conference. He just came out and said about injuries, updates, injury news, and also a bit about the January transfer window. So we're going to dive into what he's actually said. Every word from Mikel's press conference is here. So Yes, here's everything he has to say on Zinchenko's injury and our other players out. He's progressing well. We have another training session tomorrow, and he will evaluate whether he's available or not to play and start the game. As for the rest, there's no actual news. So yeah, Zinchenko is still doubtful for the game. Yeah. On Thomas Partey, he's not going to AFCON. It was common sense. He had a long-term injury. He really wanted to push his rehab. He really wanted to be in the national team, but he's so far from training with the team. Hold on a minute. I thought he was back in full training the other day. What? What's going on with Thomas Partey, people? I swear he was back in full training the other day. I swear he's back in full training the other day. But with the team, and it didn't make a lot of sense for him to be involved. On Drew and Timber's progression, unfortunately, that's a very long-term injury. That's what I'm saying. Like, he's going to be back not until March. I'm telling you. He's doing really well, but he's still far from being fit to train with the team or something to compete with the team. So we don't expect to be back anytime soon. It's what we have, the situation that we have now, as well as Tommy having to leave, and we have to cope with that. On a left back on whether a left back is a priority in the transfer window, we are open to transfer market, but again, the emphasis is on making the most out of players that we have. We work together with the club to understand whether there are any possibilities and if we have any good options. But first is all the focus on the players that we have. There we go. Whether we may not do business at all, that is a possibility. Great news. Look what my man said. That is a possibility. that we won't do any business at all. But you know how Arteta is like, innit? On our rumor discussions with the PGMO over treatment of Bukayo Saka, it's part of the it is part of the daily, weekly communication. We have our sets of topics. Nothing specific about that one. If referees are being too lenient on early tackles in the game, and the referees know the tactics of the opponent, and they know that some players are more targeted because of the way they play. Obviously, they buy more tackles, but I think they're aware of that. And whether that was a specific request to referee regarding Bukayo, he just straight out said no. And whether he just persuaded by the commentary it provoked, and that's been going on for 2 years now. We have winners that provoke a lot of fouls and have a lot of attention. That's something normal. And whether he's feeling, or whether he has a feeling for winning the FA Cup after lifting it as a player and a manager, a real feeling. It was a great experience to win it for the first title in the way we did. There's big history between the competition and our club. Yeah, of course, guys, we've won the FA Cup the most times out of any other English team. Like, we're the leaders of how many FA Cups we've won. Nobody else has won more FA Cups than us. Come on. We have a big opportunity to start again and make a beautiful journey. On both teams missing players due to AFCON and the Asian Cup. Both teams are missing very important players, and we knew that. We have to adapt to that and still perform and win matches. Guys, if you don't know, El Neni's gone to AFCON. Partey's staying at AFCON. No, what? Partey's staying at Arsenal. Tommy Asu's gone Asian Cup. I think that's it. I think that is it. On the importance of no more red campaign, yeah, we're gonna be wearing the white, them white all white shirts again against Liverpool. I think it's a great initiative from the club. I think giving support and creating a safer environment, the power and the capacity that we have to help people and transform certain areas of London is a campaign that started 3 years ago and has helped a lot of people already, brought a lot of attention. So we can make the streets safer around our city, especially for people with kids. We will sleep better. That is respect there. And whether that this is the ideal time to play Liverpool, it is the draw. We played 2 weeks ago in this incredible match. I'm sure it will be a really good match again. On a level of opposition, we don't have a choice. If you ask both teams, probably in the draw, we expected something different, but we have this incredible clash in the round, and we have to go for it. And what went wrong against West Ham and Fulham? We weren't at a level. We wasn't good enough. I don't think we deserved to lose a match. What? What's he chatting about? We didn't deserve to lose a match. Were we watching different games, Arteta? What? But we didn't do enough to win. Mate, we got single-handedly destroyed in the Fulham match. On if he was right, if the form will continue, hopefully not, because it was one-off. I haven't seen the team do what we did in certain periods of the match, so hopefully not. I don't know if it affects confidence. It affects the momentum that we had until Christmas Day. We're top of the league. 6 days later, we're 4th. So you'd be very tempted to look at things with a bit of with a microscope or with a telescope to look a bit further with a little bit more perspective. My job, big time, is to look through the telescope and have a perspective and analyze things in a proper way. Now, why is Arteta waffling about telescopes now? every single press conference, he's waffling about telescopes. Not the result, one performance. On the FA Cup, it's great competition, as I said before, especially for the club. We have won it more times than anyone, so we expect a great game and a good run. Wonder if it'd be fairly if every FA Cup game have. Oh wait, have they not got VAR? Does the FA Cup not have VAR then? That's interesting. Okay. On the atmosphere at the Emirates Stadium, it'll be our own one, and we're really happy with the atmosphere that we created at the Emirates. It's been incredible support. Can we tweak it sometimes, make it even more hostile? I think we can, and that's the next step, in my opinion. We have to be so grateful for what we're achieving and creating in our home ground. Sunday is going to be a good one again. On how to take the next step, the team has to give one more. The team has to transmit the fight, aggression, intimidation, and dominance to the opponent. Certain games like this season, like the Champions League, we have to create that next step. On winning the FA Cup in 2020, winning always gives you credit. It attaches you emotionally to people because winning in the end creates a very special feeling. Those moments are really important when you have to involve relationships and have certain attachments to team and players. I think that helps. And whether that cup win saved his job, what a question! what a question that is. I don't know. Maybe yes, maybe no. We won it for a reason, and we deserve to win it. We did it against big teams as well. We won the Community Shield as well, so we're here for a reason. Community Shield is not I don't class that as a trophy. I class it as a charity game. I don't know. I think it did. I think it did save his job because if he didn't win the FA Cup, we could be sitting there saying 4 years he's won absolutely fuck all. So I feel like, yeah, that FA Cup definitely has. On it being a pivotal moment for him, I think it helps. But as I said, I don't know, a month goes by and that will happen. You lose 2 matches. What's happening now? 6 days ago, we're top of the league, which means that we're the best team, the most consistent team in the league. It puts it into perspective. How much is there, mate? There's so much to go through, people. Where were we? On a mid-season break being interrupted, if we have an FA Cup replay, that break will be minimal, and we have plans for both scenarios because I think they're going to Dubai, guys. I think Arsenal's going to. I think they might be playing a few friendlies. I'm not entirely sure. It's like be warm. What do they call it? Warm weather training in Dubai or something. Or if the FA considering scrapping replays next season, I think so. We'll see what happens with it because with the new format of Champions League as well, there'll be more games. So I don't know where they're going to fit them in. On who will play in goal against Liverpool, we'll see on Sunday. I cannot give you the lineup right now. On how long Partey will be out for, hopefully it's weeks. What do you mean? Hopefully it's weeks. How many weeks it will be depends on a little bit of on how long the next step of training with the team will take him, but he's progressing well. Hopefully it weeks. You know when he says that it's going to be months, right? On how Vieira is recovering, he's doing well again, but it was a surgery that required him 2 different things to get results. The first times are good. Obviously, he's sort of a bit far from where you want him, but he's available to keep working. Hopefully, in the next few weeks we can have him. On how close Smith Rowe was to leave in the summer, that was never part of our plans. On whether he would stand in his way if he was asked to leave. This is a 2-way conversation all the time with the players. I love listening to them about how they're feeling, what is best fitting for them or what they want to do. Because you really have to be in line with them and how they're feeling. They have to feel important. This is still the biggest part of the season to play now. And we have to be patient and he will have to have his chances. On whether he'll stand in any player's way if they wanted to go. It depends on the situation in the squad. We want to help our players fulfill their feelings, but as well, they need to understand they're part of a team and a squad that has been assembled and planned with them in the squad. You don't always get what you want. Maybe there'll be something different in 6 months, a new contract on an individual target does not go your way. On whether he has less control over scoring goals as a coach. Overall, the execution is every part of the field, but when it comes to those spaces, the timing and definition of the actions becomes trickier to a coach. Certainly to replicate as an action in the game. That's probably the hardest thing to replicate in football, the timing and behaviour of the opponent, the distance between the player and the opponent, the exact location of the shot. This is a waffle in it. The game state is very tricky, but it's something that we have to improve recently, especially in the way we have transformed the chances into goals. Whether he tries to emulate that in training, for sure, yes, we have to. It's our job. And while the forwards are left prolific this season and last season, I think what they did was like exceptional to maintain their numbers. We knew it would be extremely difficult because it was a one-off, not just for us, a one-off in the league. So we need that all the resources and those kind of goals to maintain the level we want to win the league. So yeah, there we go, people. That is his press conference down below there. Pretty much saying Timber's not going to be back to wages. Partey's out for weeks, apparently, as well now. Vieira's not back yet. So, yeah, that is pretty much all he said. And he said there's a possibility that we will not do any business in the January transfer window. He'll fit right next to Declan Rice, Luca. Onana will fit right next to Declan Rice in there. Simple as that. That's where we'll fit, Luca, right next to Declan Rice. So yeah, there we go. Get him in. But this is the thing. I'm not confident we will splash 60 mil for Amadou Onana. I'm really not confident, guys. How many likes before we do get out of here, people? We're on 23. Can we smash? Can we splash? Can we splash? Can we smash 25 likes on the stream, people? We'll be live at 6 p.m. I do have a Arsenal-Liverpool preview myself, and then tomorrow I'll be back with an opposition preview. So, yes. Alf says, I think Arteta needs to give some of these academy players some chance before they start leaving us. Ethan can be very good. You mean, yeah, the 16-year-old Nanweri is an 8. Let me stop showing that. It'll be a disgrace if they start leaving. Exactly. And what also, and I said it yesterday, Alf, I said, I mean, Arteta doesn't really give these, because he had the perfect chance. Perfect opportunity to play these players in the Champions League, that PSV game. You know, it was literally a dead rubber game, and he had literally the perfect chance to play him. To play likes of. Sorry, guys, I'm just checking. I'm checking how many likes from. He had the perfect chance to play like Walters, Sosa, Nanweri. They was all on the bench against PSV. It was literally a dead rubber game, and they didn't come off the bench. So I don't know why he doesn't give these young players a chance, because at least what I will give credit for, I know Unai Emery, capitulated at Arsenal, right? I know Emery capitulated at Arsenal, but what I will give him credit for is he actually did give players like Saka, Smith Rowe, Martinelli. He bought Saliba as well. He actually gave them their debuts. Apart from Saliba, he actually gave Martinelli, Saka, Smith Rowe all their debuts, and even he played players like Joe Willock. He actually gave the young players a chance. So, yeah, I agree. Because, yeah, exactly. They will want to leave for the sake of their careers. That would be jokes. That would be jokes. Lucas says, get ready for a disappointing window. Most likely, bro. Boniface isn't coming this month. Let us get the striker. Go heavy in the summer. The Garussi guy for the time being, you're saying, yeah. Arsenal ain't getting no striker. I told you people this. It's looking less likely, man. I mean, obviously we're here every single day. We come here to dissect all the latest transfer rumors, but yeah, I mean, every single day is looking less likely. Every single day, isn't it, man? It's like, yeah, we got 25 likes. We're literally one away, people. So yeah, but everyone who tuned in today, as always, man. If you're on the channel, make sure you do subscribe. We're on the road to 6,000. Yes, the big 6,000. We are on the road to that one. So if you're on the channel, make sure you do subscribe. Thank you guys very much for support as always. And we'll be back 6 p.m. today. Sounds like my voice, bro. Come on. We'll be back 6 p.m. today, people. And yeah, anyone else well known in the news? Onana also have approached Everton for a possible deal for Amadou Onana. 60 million he's worth at the moment. They're going to want around 60 million for him. Do you guys see it happen in January? Let me know all your thoughts down below. Sorry, guys. And we're getting out of it, guys. Thanks everyone for support as always. Absolute legends, absolute real ones who tuned in today. And yeah, as I said, we'll be back 6 p.m. Yeah, I do, Jordan. I do. 6 p.m. today, bro. Arsenal Liverpool FA Cup stream. Tomorrow we'll be back with some obviously transfer news and opposition preview. I'm going to get a few Liverpool fans on. There's so much new content, people, coming to the channel, people. I may have to invest in a new green screen, though. I'm not going to lie. This green screen, I think it's fine now, but you can see like it's a bit laggy, isn't it? It's a bit laggy, but yeah, I may have to invest in a new green screen. But other than that, people, thanks for everyone who tuned in as always. And yeah, I'll see you, hopefully a few of you there. 6 p.m, guys, when we go through the FA Cup. The obviously FA Cup preview. Come on, you Gunners. And yeah, thanks everyone. Guys, enjoy the rest of your evenings, and I'll see you in 2 hours' time for the FA Cup preview. Be up, guys. Take care, everyone. And I'll see you guys then. Ciao.